Location and environment are always the biggest selling points in real estate. Therefore, buying a condo with a sea view, mainly near the beach with ocean vistas, is always in high demand. Even if it's a modest one-bedroom apartment, prices for such properties are always steep. Having said that, there are many affordable places from around the world where buying a modest seafront apartment at a small budget is viable. Being a tangible asset, the investor can even generate passive income just by renting it out as an Airbnb or vacation rental. Despite being affordable, the places mentioned in this video are very appealing, with great weather, decent infrastructure, welcoming environment, and easy connectivity. One can reside permanently in most of these localities. Another thing to note is that all of these places allow and oftentimes encourage foreign nationals to invest in the local real estate market. With all that in consideration, here are 15 places where you can buy cheap seafront apartments. Number 15. Phuket, Thailand. When it comes to buying property in Thailand, foreigners are not allowed full ownership of a freestanding house. However, there is no restriction on foreign investors owning a condo unit in almost all parts of the country. Phuket is the largest island in the country and arguably the most popular part, as it receives more than 13 million international arrivals annually. Many countries already offer direct flights to Phuket's bustling international airport, making the island an incredibly attractive choice for a quick getaway. Due to this high level of tourism, many savvy investors buy apartments for renting out as vacation rentals and Airbnbs. As of the first quarter of 2025, there are more than 1,800 seafront apartments listed on Phuket's local realtor websites. Some of these condominiums are in its premier coastal resort areas, while others on the secluded side of the island. Nevertheless, as a whole, the median price for a one-bedroom modest seafront condo facing the sea starts from $130,000 and can reach up to $460,000 US. Number 14. Campania, Italy. With a coastline of approximately 7,500 kilometers, Italy is home to many affordable places for buying a seafront apartment. However, its region of Campania is the most visited, with areas like the Amalfi Coast, Salento Coast, Sorrento, and the islands of the Gulf of Naples being packed with tourists in peak summer seasons. Sure, most apartments in these prestigious hotspots tend to command very high prices, not uncommonly in the millions. But then again, in spite of the high touristic activity and demand, there are more than 1,400 seaside apartments in this region listed between the price bracket of $95,000 to $420,000 US. Most of the cheaper apartment units are located a bit further away from the touristic sections and oftentimes require extensive renovations. Nevertheless, it is still very easy to find a decent mid-sized apartment in the coastal parts of its city of Salerno and the town of Vietri sul Mare. Number 13. Dalmatia, Croatia. Dalmatia is a region on the east shore of the Adriatic Sea, a narrow belt stretching from the island of Rab in the north to the Bay of Kotor in the south. Seafront properties, mainly apartments, are the most sought-after real estate on the whole stretch of Dalmatia, be it on the mainland or on one of its islands. Many of these condominium complexes have boat access and small private piers, so you can dock your boat in front of the estate. With crystal clear sea only few steps away, beautiful sea view is guaranteed, and enjoying sunsets while listening to sound of waves is best explanation why these real estates are always in high demand. Median listing price for a free-standing house can easily exceed $1 million. However, when it comes to apartments, the average listing for a one-bedroom seaside flat is estimated to range between $130,000 to $370,000 US. This price is expected to rise even more in the upcoming years due to a high year-on-year appreciation rate of almost 4%. Number 12. Maldonado Department, Uruguay. Located in the southeast of Uruguay, the department of Maldonado is home to the best coastline of the country. Its seaside city of Punta del Este, along with the resort towns Playa Grande and Faro de Jose Ignacio are ranked as the safest in South America. In addition, it is the most touristic part of the country. Therefore, setting up a vacation rental is always feasible here. However, it is worth noting that there is an evident lack of inventory on this shoreline, as collectively all of main local realtor websites only feature around 300 to 400 condo units. But, even with this lack of vacancy, average listing prices for a one-bedroom apartment with a sea views or easy access to the beach is estimated to be between $125,000 to $375,000 US. On a more positive note, the shoreline is witnessing a surge in new condominium complexes, signaling a growing demand and potential for future growth. Number 11. Cyprus. Cyprus is the third largest island in the Mediterranean after the Italian islands Sicily and Sardinia, both in terms of area and population. It has it all: white sand beaches, warm water, year-round sunshine, and one of the healthiest diets in the world. For sun and sand lovers, it's hard to beat this Mediterranean lifestyle. The best coastal cities in Cyprus to buy a beachfront apartment are typically found in the southern part of the island, particularly in Limassol, Paphos, Larnaca, and Ayia Napa. In all of these localities, median listing price for a one-bedroom seafront apartment can cost between $120,000 to $390,000 US. However, for those seeking cheaper options, North Cyprus can be a great alternative. The market is more affordable, with median prices often ranging between $80,000 to $200,000 US for quality seafront apartments. These prices can go even lower if one gravitates a little bit further inland or chooses to buy in one of its older apartment complexes. The rental market on this island is very strong, mainly in the southern regions, due to a thriving tourism scene and a vibrant expat community. Number 10. Costa Rica. Bordered by the Pacific Ocean to the west and the Caribbean Sea to the east, Costa Rica features the best seafront property in Central America. The Pacific coast of the country is dotted with many newly built condominium complexes, while the Caribbean part is less developed with a small inventory. Median price for a mid-tier seaside apartment is approximately $115,000 US. On the flip side, luxury penthouses in a newly built complex start from $480,000 US. Overall, there is a vast variety of real estate on offer here. As of the first quarter of 2025, there are more than 2,600 listings for seaside apartments on both oceanfront and Costa Rica. To top it off, those who buy an apartment worth at least $150,000 US are granted immediate residency. Though buying real estate is a fairly transparent process, it is still recommended to hire a reputable realtor and lawyer before finalizing a purchase in Costa Rica. Number 9. Costa Blanca, Spain. A 200-kilometer-long coastline in the Alicante province of Spain, Costa Blanca is one of Spain's premier holiday retreats, popular with both domestic and foreign visitors. It's very busy in peak summers, with a lively social scene and great beaches. Even if that's not your scene, there are still several worthwhile destinations that remain peaceful throughout the year. One is destined to find everything from bustling tourist cities with modern skyscrapers, like Benidorm, to charming Mediterranean towns where time seems to stand still, like the old town of Altea, Guadalest Valley. Beside these well-renowned areas, the small city of Torrevieja and Santa Pola are best for owning a seaside condo. Nowadays, the current listings indicate that one-bedroom seafront apartments in Costa Blanca are priced between approximately $92,000 and $450,000. Due to its year-round sunshine, the vacation rental market of the region is always flourishing, with demand for seafront apartment being the highest. Furthermore, the region is well connected with major European cities through Alicante and Valencia airports. This accessibility makes it convenient for property owners who travel frequently or have visitors. Number 8. Peloponnese, Greece. A storied peninsula in southern Greece, The Peloponnese is renowned for its rich tapestry of history, myth, and natural beauty. Connected to the mainland by the Isthmus of Corinth, it boasts a diverse landscape of rugged mountains, verdant valleys, and pristine coastlines along the Ionian and Aegean seas. With its relaxed Mediterranean lifestyle, the Peloponnese is perfect for retirees, digital nomads, or families looking for a slower pace of life. The region's growing tourism industry and strategic location near Athens make it an attractive spot for rental income and potential long-term capital appreciation. As of 2025, the average price for a seafront, mid-sized apartment in the Peloponnese ranges from $105,000 to $380,000, depending on location and amenities. For instance, properties in Porto Heli and Ermione can command prices between $3,500 to $6,000 per square meter, reflecting their desirability and infrastructure. While seafront apartments in areas like Kalamata and Patras tend to be more affordable with more traditional architecture and stunning sea views. Number 7. Bali, Indonesia. Indonesia's top tourist destination with international arrival numbers beating Phuket and every other similar scale place in the region by a milestone, Bali is the best place to invest in Southeast Asia. Its economy is booming with far better infrastructure than elsewhere in Indonesia. Many international investors, mainly from Australia and Europe, choose to buy in Bali due to the high return on investment and the potential to rent as an Airbnb. Additionally, there are several places to choose from when buying a seaside apartment on this island, like the area of Kuta and Canggu. The average price of a single-bedroom beachside condo in these coastal areas comes out at around $85,000 to $300,000. These condo units come with all the amenities of modern living, plus some luxury perks, making it much more affordable than most beachside destinations. Anyhow, if Bali isn't that much of an interest, the adjoining island of Lombok has much of the same amenities with its own distinct character and can be just as good with much lower prices. Number 6. The Turkish Riviera. Known as the Turquoise Coast, the Turkish Riviera is a picturesque stretch of southwestern Turkey, encompassing more than 1,000 kilometers of shoreline bordering the Mediterranean and Aegean seas. It stretches from the southern part of Izmir to the city of Alanya in the southern region of the country, and includes many beautiful coastal communities and cities, each with their own unique atmosphere. Investing in a seaside apartment in the Turkish Riviera not only provides a serene lifestyle amidst breathtaking landscapes, but also offers potential financial benefits. The region's popularity as a tourist destination means that properties can serve as lucrative rental investments. Additionally, Turkey offers extended residence permits to foreigners who invest in property worth at least $200,000, providing an added incentive for international buyers. On the contrary, investors who are not keen on obtaining its residency can purchase a cheap one-bedroom beachside apartment for as low as $85,000. Number 5. The Albanian Riviera. Situated in southern Albania, this namesake Riviera is a coastline along the Ionian Sea, extending from the city of Vlorë to the border of Greece, right in front of the island of Corfu. The beach cities of this area have become an attractive retirement and travel destination, given that they are significantly less crowded and a lot cheaper than other European hotspots. There are many small settlement, large towns, and gated communities along this coast to buy inexpensive beachfront property. Apartments are particularly popular, with mid-sized condos in newly constructed complexes available for as low as $97,000. According to local real estate experts, property prices in the area are expected to surge by nearly 30% in the coming years, driven by increasing demand for beachfront properties. To ensure a safe and successful purchase, it's essential to work with a reputable realtor and conduct multiple viewings, taking the time to thoroughly research the local market and understand the nuances of the buying process. Number 4. Florianópolis, Brazil. When considering property investment in Brazil, safety is a paramount concern, given the country's ranking as the 32nd most perilous globally. However, Florianopolis stands out as a shining exception, boasting an impressive safety record and exceptional quality of life. While petty theft can occur, particularly in tourist hotspots, it's prudent to steer clear of certain areas. Beyond safety, Florianopolis boasts an array of attractions, including pristine beaches, lush green hills, and crystal clear waters. The city's tourist industry is thriving, making areas along the coastline particularly attractive for investment. Property prices in Florianopolis are remarkably affordable, with median prices for a 3-bedroom beachfront condo starting at around $95,000. For those seeking luxury, high-end apartments in prime beachfront locations can be found for as low as $170,000, offering a unique opportunity to own a piece of paradise. All things considered, it's a safer and cheaper alternative to Sao Paulo and Rio, with far fewer people too. One won't even have to compromise on nightlife, as it has fantastic beach clubs, bars, and a carnival that rivals Rio's. Number 3. KwaZulu-Natal, South Africa. A province located in the southeastern region of South Africa, KwaZulu-Natal has always been a popular destination for international retirees seeking a warm and welcoming climate, affordable living, and a unique blend of African and European influences. Its main city of Durban and other coastal towns offer a cosmopolitan lifestyle with modern amenities, beautiful beaches, and a thriving expat community. While the picturesque interior communes nestled in the Midlands provide a more relaxed atmosphere, surrounded by rolling hills and scenic valleys. There are many sumptuous condominium complexes dotted along its shoreline. All of these units provide modern amenities and stunning sea views. Average listing price for Seaside apartment is far less than the likes of Cape Town. Currently a budget of $55,000 to $145,000 is more than enough for a 2-bedroom condo. Number 2. Santa Marta, Colombia. Located on Colombia's northern coast, this charming city is roughly half the size of Cartagena and is renowned as Colombia's premier destination for outdoor adventure seekers. Apart from that, this small coastal gem offers the perfect blend of excitement and relaxation for adventure seekers and digital nomads. Another plus is that Santa Marta is much less touristy. As a result, it has a more local vibe and a highly welcoming atmosphere, making it an easy place to settle in. This city is among the easiest to invest in, with the only requirements to invest being a valid passport and sufficient funds to properly invest. With a range of well-developed apartment buildings, the city displays sea views from every front. A smaller 2-bedroom apartment can set one back a little more than $50,000, while those after luxury can buy a sumptuous penthouse for under a price range of $80,000 to $150,000. Number 1. Valparaiso region, Chile. This region is one of the most appealing and visited in the country, located along the Pacific coast in central Chile. It's known for its historic port cities, vibrant arts scene, and colorful steep hills that give the area a unique bohemian character. Many consider it to be an excellent place for seaside living, with popular areas like the port city of Valparaiso itself and the nearby, more modern Viña del Mar offering beautiful beaches and a lively cultural atmosphere. The overall safety is generally good, especially in well-frequented tourist and expat areas. Property prices are generally affordable here. Many premier seafront apartments go for as low as $60,000 US, while a well-furnished apartment with direct access to the sea can be had for under $105,000 US, though this can vary by location. Foreign nationals are allowed full ownership of property in Chile, and the government even grants residency upon investing in the local real estate market.